Good morning, welcome to Pilates with Dawn. So I'm going to start in a cross leg position. If you need to place a blanket or towel underneath your hips, please do. And just relax the shoulders back and down, softly drawing the chin towards the chest. I'm just going to bring in the Pilates breathing in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Just bring your awareness to your breath and your focus to your practice today. And as we inhale, we're just going to take the head to the right. And then exhale back through centre to the left. Inhale into the right. Exhale into the left. And then dropping the chin down onto the chest. Just start to circle the head round, keeping the shoulders soft. Starting to warm up the neck flexors. Just releasing any tension you might be holding there. And then taking the circle in the opposite direction. 4 times each way. Remembering to inhale. Exhale. Bringing the head to centre. We're going to inhale the shoulders up. And I'm going to take them down back and down as if we're bringing the shoulder blades together behind us. Inhaling up, exhale, back and down. Really working into those shoulders, into those shoulder blades. Just to really warm this whole shoulder area up. Inhaling up, exhaling back and down. Inhaling up, exhaling back and down. 2 more. Exhale, last one. Inhale, exhale, lovely. Now we're going to bring the legs out in front of you. I'm going to come to the side so you can see the side position. We're just going to warm the spine up with spine stretch forward. So feet are hip width apart, spine is nice and straight, shoulders are softened down, gaze is forward with the chin slightly drawing down towards the chest. We're going to inhale. We're going to draw the navel back towards the spine. And we're going to use this momentum as we draw it back to roll through the spine, coming forwards. We're heading towards the feet. If you can reach your feet, that's great. If not, you might be here on the shins. Just come to whatever feels comfortable for you. There is a round into the spine because we're stretching the spine. Inhale. As we exhale, we move from the navel and roll back up. Inhale, softly drawing navel to spine. Exhale, rolling forward through the vertebra. Take an inhale to hold for that lovely spine stretch. And as we exhale, we start to roll back out. Rolling back to a straight spine. 2 more of these. Inhale, drawing navel back towards the spine as you exhale, stretching forwards. Inhale to hold. Exhale, stretching back up. Inhale. Exhale, stretching forwards. Inhale. Exhale, rolling back up. I'm just going to come round into 4-point kneeling. So you want your hands stacked underneath your shoulders and your knees stacked underneath your hips. I'm just going to work through cat-cow to warm the spine up a little bit more. So we're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to draw the navel up towards the spine, coming up into your cat curve, your C curve. And then inhale, we move from the hips first. Coming back to our neutral spine, gazes with the floor. Inhale, exhale, drawing the navel up towards the spine. Inhale, coming back to neutral spine. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, drawing up. Inhale. Exhale back to neutral spine. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. and releasing back to neutral spine. We're going to do a spinal rotation here called thread the needle. So we're going to inhale, open up the left arm, looking to the left thumb. And then as we exhale, we're going to thread it underneath the opposite arm, coming down for a nice spinal rotation. We're going to inhale, open up through the chest. Exhale, threading through. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, we're going to inhale, open, see if you can open a bit more, and then exhale, we're going to thread through, coming down onto the left ear, make sure that the right elbow is on the mat, and just take a couple of breaths here. And release back to 4-point kneeling. And we're going to take it to the other side. So we're going to inhale, right arm comes up this time, looking at the right thumb. Exhale, threading through. Inhale, open up. Exhale, threading through. And let the elbow of the left arm be soft. Inhale, open, open. Exhale, threading through. Last time, inhale. Exhale, threading through, coming down onto the right ear. And just taking a couple of breaths here. And then coming back to 4-point kneeling, we're going to work through Superman to work the core. So just come back into your 4-point kneeling, just softly drawing your navel up towards the spine. We're going to slide the right leg and left arm away from each other. And then we're going to lift. Leg to hip height, arm to shoulder height. And then lower, and then take it to the opposite side. So inhale, left leg, right arm slides away, softly drawing the core up, remember. Inhale, lift and hold. Exhale, lower. And then take it to the other side. So inhale, slide away. Exhale, lift and lengthen. Inhale, hold, use that core. Exhale, release. Other side. Inhale, slide the arm and leg away. Exhale, lift. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. We're going to add on here. So we're going to slide the right arm and left leg away. And you've got two options here. You can either just lift and lower the leg, or if you'd like more of a challenge, we're going to lift the arm and leg and lower for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it to the other side. So slide the left leg and right arm away and lift and lower for 1, 2, 3. Gaze is with the mat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower, take it to the other side. Take a full inhale. Exhale, take the right leg out behind you. Bring it up to hip height. Bend the knee, flex the foot. And we're going to pulse the leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to straighten and bend for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release the leg down. So the gaze is with the mat so that you get a nice alignment of the head and the neck. Take the left leg out, bend, lift it to hip height, bend the left knee, and then we're just pulsing up to work this glute muscle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And straighten and bend for 1, 2, 3, 4. Think about the core, softly drawing up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Release that leg down. Now we're going to bring the feet together, knees apart, and just push down into swan pose, just for a rest. Keep the arms active, so come up onto your fingertips here. And just take a couple of breaths here, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. We're going to walk the hands around to the left. And we're going to bring the right palm over the left. Anchor the right hip down. And take a nice side stretch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more breath in and exhale. Walking the hands back to centre, taking them over to the other side. Bring left palm on top of right, anchor the left hip down and take a nice side stretch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Walking the hands back to centre. Walk the hands back towards the body and just gently uncurl through the spine. I'm going to come round to a kneeling position. I'm going to do some workout for the shoulders now, for the rotator cuff muscles. So bring your arms out straight. Bend the arms with the palms facing forwards. Elbows in line with shoulders, but the shoulders are soft, the head and neck are soft. And then we just rotate the arms down so the palms are facing flat towards the floor, and then rotate up and down and up and down and up. Remembering to inhale, exhale. 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms up and then bring the arms towards each other on the inhale. Exhale, open as wide as you can. Inhale, bring them together. Exhale, open. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. And then extend the arms, flex the hands, so you're pushing through the heel of the hands, and we're going to circle for 8. 6, 7, 8, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring the hands onto the shoulders, and we're just going to circle the elbows together and just release through those shoulders. 4 times in reverse, and then 4 times in the opposite direction, just to really release those shoulder joints. We can hold a lot of tension in our shoulders, particularly if we're bent over computers for most of the day or doing housework. So it's nice to give them a little workout and release them. Okay, we're going to work the thighs now. So I'll just show you from the side. The feet are flat. Tailbone is drawing under. And we're going to inhale. Just see where you come to with this. We're going to exhale. We're just going to lean back to stretch through these thighs. And then inhale back up. Exhale, leaning back. So we're just leaning back, getting a really nice thigh stretch. Some may go further back than others, just as long as you're getting a nice stretch through the quads. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. It's a strong stretch. 2 more. Last one. And then just sitting down on your heels. I'm going to do some more work on stretching the thighs. So from here, We're just going to hover and we're going to lift for 1 and hover. So we're not coming back down onto our heels. 2, 3, really straightening the thighs and then bending. 4, 5, 6, so we don't touch the heels, we just hover. 7, last 1, and then coming down. So you're feeling that in the thighs now. Okay, we're going to do a nice little waist crunch here. So we're going to take our left arm up, we're going to hover, take our right hip out, and then we're just going to crunch for 1, 2, 3, working this side here, 4, 5, it's strong in the thighs, 6, 7, 8, and release. So it's very strong in the thighs, but we're also giving a nice workout to the waist. So take the right arm up now, to the opposite side, just hover off the heels, and we're going to crunch for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, should really be feeling it in the thighs now, 6, 7, 8, back to centre, release. Woo. Okay, just bring your hands behind you, and just, you can have the bottom in contact with the heels now, and just tipping the pelvis up, just stretching those thighs out. That's great. Okay, coming now, place your legs in front of you. I'm going to come to the side so you can see me from the side view. I'm going to do reverse plank and take it into leg pull. So I'm just going to give you the 2 options. Reverse plank is legs together, nice inhale, exhale, coming up. If this is too much for you, your modification is you can just bend the knees and come up into a reverse tabletop position. Okay, so extend the left leg, extend the right leg, or if you're going to do the reverse tabletop, bend. Take a nice inhale, exhale, lifting up, inhale, hold, exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, lifting up, inhale, hold, exhale, lower. Now if you'd like to add on here, we're going to inhale, exhale, lift up, we're going to pull the right leg back, leg pull back, up and lower for 2, 3, 4, 5, lift up, take it to the opposite leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more in breath, hold, exhale, lower. Very well done. Whew. Just take a nice, soft, very soft hamstring stretch here. And then just release. And then we're going to roll down. Inhale, straight spine. Connect navel to core, and exhale, rolling all the way down to the floor. We're going to come into leg slides to lengthen out the lower back here. So I'm going to inhale, coming onto the heel of the right foot, and as we exhale, the right leg and left arm move away from each other. And we're stretching through the right toes and the left fingertips, stretching the body, stretching the lower spine. We'll return, inhale, exhale, lengthen the opposite leg and arm away. Inhale, hold, exhale, return. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale, return. Inhale, exhale, really lengthen as you stretch and open up that lower spine and return. 4 more. Just using out breath, so you're sliding the heel along the floor and you're lengthening. And using the out breath to move you. and the in breath to return. 2 more. Last one. I'm just going to open up the hips here. So take your hands onto your hips to act as anchors. Keep your right leg where it is, nice and stable. And then we're going to open the left leg, just opening through that hip and then close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, inhale. 4 more. Just keeping that right hip anchored down as the left hip is opening. 2 more. Last one. Now leave the left leg where it is, and then we're going to open the right leg and close. Exhale to open, inhale to close. Just making sure you keep the left hip anchored down now as the right leg is opening. 4 more. Exhale to open, inhale to close. Exhale, inhale. Last 2. And last one. Okay, we're going to do the fly pose now, which is a really strong core and trunk workout. So you're going to bring your right leg up and your left leg up and come into reverse tabletop. Bring the arms up. Now if you've got any lower back problems, then please do not do this one. If you've got lower back problems, you can come back to the previous exercise of leg slides. If you've got no lower back problems, right leg, left leg up. Just tilt the pelvis towards the face so you're not hinging off the lower spine. This is very good for brain coordination as well as working the body. We inhale, as we exhale, we lower the right leg and left arm and stretch them out. Inhale them back, exhale, lower left leg, right arm. So you've got it, alternate arms and legs, and we're using the core. It is a strong posture. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, return, exhale, lengthen. Inhale, return, exhale, lengthen. 4 more. 1, use the breath, exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, bring the knees in, extend the right leg, take the left leg, take hold of the right leg, inhale, and swap the legs, single leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. If you'd like more of a challenge, we're going to straighten that left leg and we're going to pulse it towards the head. Pulse, 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 pulse. If this is too much, then go back to the previous exercise. Pulse, 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 pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend the knees in, just a little hug. Pressing into the lower back to release it nice and softly. Bring the feet down, take the hands behind the head, clasp the hands and let the head release into the hands. And we're going to do sit-ups. So we're going to inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale, lift, inhale, lower, exhale. Let the weight of the head go in the hands. 4 more. 4. Elbows are back. 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add on. You can stay here, but if you'd like more of a challenge, we're going to extend the left leg. I'm going to bring the left leg in as we curl up and extend away as we go down. So lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. 4 more. 4, 3. Should really be feeling it in the core now. The abs are working. 2, 1. Bring that leg down, take it over to the other side. So straighten the right leg away. We curl up. We straighten for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remembering to breathe. Inhale, curl. Exhale, release for 4. Inhale. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Release the head down. Release the feet down. And we're just going to finish the core workout with the obliques. So bring the hands clasped behind the head again. We're going to inhale. As we exhale, we're going to take the arms to the outside of the left leg. And inhale, back behind the head. Exhale to the outside of the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep both hips anchored down. Lower back is down. The movement is coming from the waist and above. 5. I'm going to do 16 of this. 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2. Really working the obliques here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release, come down, take a nice full body stretch. Really, really stretching here. Okay. And then we're going to just take the left leg, take it into a nice hamstring stretch, just to release that hamstring. Just come to wherever you come to with this. So the head is down. You might be here or here. Just release. Now point the foot, flex the foot. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Release that leg down. Take that leg over the body. So the left leg's coming over the right. Shoulders are down. I'm just going to take a nice twist. So take the left leg over. And we're looking over the opposite shoulder. I'm just taking a couple of breaths here. This nice side spinal rotation. Just releasing, inhaling, exhaling. And then just coming back to centre, releasing this leg down. Just bending the right leg or the opposite leg to which you've just done. Straightening it up for your hamstring stretch. Point the foot, flex the foot, point, flex, point, flex. You can rotate the ankle as well here in one direction and in the opposite direction. Then just see if you can lift up, bring that leg a little bit further in and then release, bend the knee, take it over the body, looking over the opposite shoulder, but the shoulders are both in contact with the mat. Just feeling that lovely lying spinal twist. And then releasing back to centre. Bring the feet onto the mat. Just curl in, just to release through that spine. Just a little rock from side to side. I'm just going to open up those hips a little bit more. So we're going to have the feet together, put the hands on the knees, and we're going to circle, open those hips. And then circle in the other direction. And then we're going to lengthen the left leg. We're going to take the right foot and bring it into a half lotus position if you can. And really open up through that right hip. If that's too much for you, then just bring the foot down beside the thigh and open it this way. And just feel that lovely opening now. So we've got a lying half lotus position, really stretching through that right hip. Just take a couple of more breaths here. And then release, straighten the right leg out, bend the left leg or the opposite leg to which you've just done. Again, you can either just bend it on the floor with that foot pressing in towards the opposite thigh, or if you can, bring it into a half lotus. So we go for a really nice deep opening through the hip and a stretch, and just releasing there. Feels really nice. Just take a few breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. And then just release that leg. Just bring the legs in. And we're just going to roll back up. Just going to do a little bit more work on the sides of the body here. So we're going to come into a side plank, a modified side plank position. So you want your knees bent, so your left leg, the knee is behind you, and straighten the right leg out, and make sure that the right foot is securely on the floor. You want to open through the chest so that shoulder is stacked over shoulder, palm is flat, your gaze is forward. Okay. We're going to bring the hand behind the head, lift the foot up to hip height. We're going to point the foot and we're going to kick it forward, flex and pull it back. Kick it forward, flex and pull it back for 2. So it's quite strong for 3. If it feels too strong, bring the leg a little bit lower down. So we're pointing, kicking forward, flexing back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the leg down, bring the arm down by the side, and we're going to lift and lower the leg for 8. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to work the inner thigh, so make sure that the right foot is securely down. I'm going to lift and lower the bottom leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Just come round. Turn yourself onto the other side. So the left leg is to the side and the right leg is behind you. We want to open up through the chest first, then come down onto the palm of the hand. Take the hand behind the head. Make sure that the foot of the left leg is securely down. And then we're going to lift that leg and we're going to point it forward and pull it back for 2, 3, 4, 5, smile, 6, it's quite hard, 7, but this is the last exercise before we cool down. Bring it down, bring the palm down. I'm going to lift and lower the leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now make sure that the left foot is securely down. Make sure the chest is open. As we lift and lower the bottom leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now just coming back round, feet together, knees apart, and just push it out into a really nice relaxed stretch. So the head can come down to the mat, the elbows can come down to the mat, and we're just releasing here, coming to the end of our workout now. So just take a couple of breaths here, releasing, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And then when you're ready, just start to walk the hands back up, just rolling up through the spine. And then we're going to bring the legs out in front of us and we're going to finish with some nice stretches. So if you want to use a band or a belt here, you can, or you might not need to. We're going to finish with a nice hamstring stretch. So this time it's different from the spine stretch forward where we're rounding the spine. This time you keep the spine nice and straight. We roll the shoulders back and down And just imagine that someone's leading you from the chest or pulling you from the chest. So as we inhale, again, we connect the navel to the spine and draw up. And as we exhale, we're coming down towards the feet. Spine is nice and lengthened, and we're aiming to bring the chest down. And just come to wherever you come to with this. I'm a little bit tight in the hamstrings, and that's fine. Inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. Last one, release. And we're just going to release the legs out and come into your wide leg stretch. I like this one actually. Well, I like lots of them. And then what we're going to do is just going to lift up, tip the pelvis back. Again, if you want to, you can put a blanket underneath your hips. That just gives you a little bit of a lift to come forwards. And then we're going to take the hands out in front of us and we're going to walk the hands forwards. You might be able to come down onto the elbows. Just come to wherever you come to. Toes are pulling back towards the face. I'm just going to take a few breaths here to feel this deep stretch through the inner thighs. Inhaling, exhaling. Coming towards the end of the workout now. Just a couple of more breaths here. I'm going to just walk the hands back up. I'm just going to turn to look at the right foot. I'm going to turn the body and we're going to come and stretch through the back of that right thigh. Taking the chest towards the thigh, head towards the knee if you can. And just taking a few breaths here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then we'll just take hold of the toes or put the hand on the shin, wherever you come to. And we'll take a nice side stretch and open up. And then you might be able to come towards the foot. And just take a couple of breaths here. If that's too much for you, you can be here on the shin. And just make sure the chest is open. So you don't want to be here. You want to be open with the chest, either here, or if you can go a little bit further, but as long as the chest is open. And then release. And take it to the other side. So we're going to twist the body to look over the left leg. Again, come to wherever's comfortable for you. I'm aiming to get the chest onto the thigh and the head towards the knee. And just taking a few breaths here. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale and an exhale. And then we're just going to release round again. Just be wherever's comfortable for your body, wherever feels right intuitively for you. You want to open through the chest. So opening through the chest, this might be enough for you. You might be able to take hold of the foot. You might be able to come down and grab hold of the foot. And just take a couple of breaths here. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And then just release to the foot. Coming back up, taking one more stretch forward. See if you can stretch a bit more forwards now. You can let the feet go. You might even be able to bring the hands, place one hand on top of the other and bring the forehead down onto the hand. Just see where you come to with it. And then just releasing back up. We're just going to finish with a final hip stretch. So bring the left leg in towards the groin. Bring the right leg out. Flex the foot on the right leg. Nice straight spine. Lead with the chin. And then we're just going to walk the hands forwards, forwards. And then bringing the head down. Feeling a lovely deep stretch through that right hip. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more inhale and exhale and release. And I'm just going to take that right leg over the left. Just want to be on your sit bones. And then I'm going to take the left arm up and take it, no, sorry, I'm going to take the right arm up and take it behind you. And we're just going to grab hold of that right leg and we're going to twist to look over the right shoulder. On each inhale, think about lengthening. On each exhale, twisting. Nice seated twist, just to rotate the waist, but also works on the internal organs, giving the internal organs a nice massage. One more inhale, exhale and release. Just switch the legs over so the right leg comes in towards the groin, left leg coming out, line the foot up with the knee, flex the foot, inhale to a straight spine, exhale, walking the hands forwards, coming over that left leg, feeling that deep stretch through the left hip. And we're going to hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale, exhale. Walk the hands back up, softly releasing the spine. Take the left leg over the right, coming onto the sit bones. Take the left arm up and behind you. Take the right arm and take hold of the left leg. And you want to twist to look over the left shoulder. On each inhale, lengthen. Each exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more inhale. And then exhale. And then just release the head and release back to centre. Coming back into your cross leg position. If you need to put a blanket behind your hips, please do. Just take a couple of shoulder rolls here. Just releasing those shoulders, any last bits of tension, mindful, nice and free. And just take the peace fingers of your right hand onto your left ear and just very softly draw the head down towards the right shoulder, just releasing these neck flexors, giving a nice stretch through the neck flexors here. And then take the hand onto the back of the head and then just drawing the head down to look at the right knee. So just nice stretch through the back of the neck. And then just release. And take the left arm up, take the peace fingers on your left hand onto your right ear. And just very softly draw the head over. And keep this shoulder soft. So you're creating a nice stretch along the right side of the neck. And then take the hand onto the back of the head and draw it down to look at the left knee. Inhale, exhale, release. Take your arms up. Inhale, drop the shoulders. Exhale, bring them down. Just bring one hand onto your heart, the other hand onto your stomach. Just take a couple of breaths here, just releasing the practice now, bringing gratitude for your practice, grateful for your healthy, fit body to allow you to exercise today. Just releasing out of the practice now. Inhale, exhale. Just bringing your hands down. I'd like to wish you all a happy Easter. Hope you enjoyed the practice and I'll look forward to seeing you all again soon.